Hey folks, Eric here, the Whatever Guy, because it really is whatever with me. Do you folks want to know about Governor Desantis getting on board with fighting this marijuana legalization in Florida? You guys stick around, man, and we'll talk about that. As you guys know me, my name's Eric. I am the Whatever Guy. I use shoot videos a couple days a week, basically keeping you guys updated in the world. Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, hemp, cannabis, just what's going on around. But today, man, sitting here bullshitting around on an early Tuesday morning. I'm not gonna lie to you guys about it, man. I say I shoot videos a couple days a week, but I've been slacking the last couple of weeks simply because I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life. I've got a lot of stuff going on in personal life, got a lot of stuff going on at Boro Hemp, as you guys know. I'm the marketing manager for Boro Hemp, so we've got a lot of stuff going on over there with legal battles in the state of Alabama with the health department. And then moving forward, I've also got my own location over in at 416 North Highway 29 in Cantonment, Florida, and that's where I've been spending my afternoon. So I've been doing double duty, probably about 16, 18 hours a day, trying to keep up. And I apologize for not shooting videos, but today we're going to take a look at this bill that Governor DeSantis wants to sign that basically is supposed to eliminate the targeting vape cartridges and vape products targeting children. So we're going to flip over to an article over here at, I believe it's over here at Marijuana Moment, and see what they have to say, and we'll go from there. It says DeSantis will be getting on board in an effort to defeat marijuana measure on the ballot in Florida. And this is crazy right here, guys, because like with everything else we got going on in the state of Florida, with everything else we got going on in the United States, with the hemp industry right now, as you guys know, we're catching bombs from every location. He has a bill sitting on his desk right now that would basically put me out of business on September 1st if he signs that bill. And then the whole time, these people that are voted in, these constituents, or these people like Governor DeSantis and all these legislators, they just seem to go completely against the way the constituents of their districts vote. Like they think they know better than everybody else. And it's not their job to go up there and vote their conscience. It's their job to go up there and vote the conscience of the constituents that voted them in. This is where we need to get to the ballots, guys. We need to get to the point where we are making these people answer for the decisions they make up at the top of the legislature. This is crazy stuff going on right here. And Florida governor, Governor DeSantis, probably one of the most popular governors in the state of Florida for a long time. I like a lot of his policies, but some of the shit that he does is just crazy right here. Like we all know that he accepted a lot of money from Trulieve just to get to the point where he could be elected. And now he's at a point where he wants to fight marijuana legalization, and we still have no clue what he's going to do with this hemp bill on the other side. It says Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is again lashing out at marijuana legalization as voters prepare to decide on a ballot initiative in November, warning that the reform could negatively impact quality of life in the state. The governor, who has mocked legalization repeatedly in a series of recent comments, signaled that he may be taking on a more active role in the effort to defeat the cannabis reform as Election Day approaches. We'll be getting involved in different ways on those initiatives, he said, remarks Tuesday about the marijuana ballot and a separate proposal on abortion rights. The comments came as the governor announced the start of the state's Freedom Month tax holiday. It's like, okay, we have medical marijuana in Florida, DeSantis said, appearing to call into question whether registered patients in the state truly need cannabis products. I'm not saying none of them are legit, but some of them, clearly they're doing it to get the card. Why would we want to have more? You want to walk down the street here and smell it? Do you want to not be able to take your family out to dinner because you're worried about it? Look what happened in Denver, Colorado. Look what's happened in Los Angeles, New York City. He continues saying it's saying he's talked to people that have moved from New York who tell him that it reeks of marijuana. I don't want this state reeking of marijuana. We're doing fine. We don't need to do that. So guys, this is crazy right here. DeSantis also claimed the motives of the campaign behind the legalization were profit driven. There's people that will benefit financially if these things pass, and that's what's driving this. It's the ability for people to line their pockets. On the marijuana one, you're going to have marijuana everywhere. Like, this is crazy right here. Like, he's basically spouting the argument for the hemp industry all the way around. Like, why doesn't he just go ahead and kill this legislature bill and allow us, the hemp industry, to be in competition with the marijuana industry all the way around? Like, we are a much bigger space than the marijuana space all the way. Like the hemp space is several billion-dollar industry, and we actually provide jobs for about 100,000 people in the state of Florida. Marijuana doesn't do that. Recreational marijuana may do that in the future, but medical marijuana doesn't do that at the moment right now. At the time, he urged voters to reject ballot initiatives that might seem vague or confusing, including the cannabis measure. The marijuana one is written so broadly, you are not going to be able to restrict where people use it. DeSantis said, repeating a claim that the legislation campaign has said it's untrue. Understand, your life will be impacted by this. It will change the quality of life in our communities. You will smell it when you're walking down a lot of these streets, particularly in our urban areas. Smart and Safe Florida, the campaign behind the ballot measure, has previously said that its proposal gives state lawmakers the authority to limit outdoor and public consumption, just like the state does for smoking tobacco products. DeSantis has previously predicted voters will reject the marijuana initiative in November and argued that passage would reduce the quality of life in the state. This week's most recent comments are the first time the governor has questioned medical marijuana. Guys, this is a crazy situation right here. Like, he thinks that in the state that like the majority of the voters are not going to vote for marijuana. And the fact of the matter is, I'm putting my reputation on the line and telling you that in November, when we vote on this, the voters are going to vote for recreational marijuana. This guy is an idiot. Like, he has become an idiot ever since the time that he started running for president. Like, whoever his advisors are, they are fucking him up along the way. Like, they have screwed him up in his presidential campaign. He literally could have been the vice president of the United States for the next 4 years, and then possibly after that 4 years, been president of the United States, and probably been a good president running on the things that he was running before. But once he started running for president, all of that shit went out the window. People that paid him money, he's basically turned their back on them, and now we're in a position where we don't even know what Governor DeSantis is going to do. Like, he's waiting on election day, and he's going to find out real quick like that people in the state of Florida want marijuana recreation. They want recreational marijuana to be legal. They want it to be legal, and they don't give two fucks what you're talking about walking down the road about this smell that's going down the road. Like, I don't even understand. Like, that's his whole argument for all of this is the smell. Like, we live in the outdoors, man. This is Florida. I love being outdoors. I go outside all the time, and I don't smell marijuana. Like, I live in a state forest, and I'm around people that are down there at that creek all the time smoking marijuana out in public, and I'm walking by it. I'm a marijuana smoker, and I don't smell it. Like, I don't understand what the issue is right here. So if you're outside and outdoors, I think everything should be fine. I think DeSantis has found the wrong thing to stand on, and I think going forward, he's going to find out that the voters in the state of Florida want recreational marijuana. All right, folks, whatever, guys, signing off, and I will talk to you guys later, man. See ya.